Audio Jungle.
Cops kill man seized 2 guns in Denham town. A man who was shot dead by the police and 2 firearms were seized in an operation in Broadvilla, Denham town on Friday morning. The dead man has been identified as 27-year-old Jermaine Malcolm, otherwise called Bala, from 4th Street in Trenchtown, Kingston 12. Malcolm, police allege, was a member of the Brooklyn gang and sometimes went by the name Jermaine Morris. Police said intelligence suggests that Malcolm was the cousin of the top-tier member of the One Away gang in the community. It was also revealed that the firearms seized were from arsenal of the gang. Reports were that around 6 a.m., an intelligence-led operation involving members of the military was carried out in the community. During the operation, the police observed Malcolm jumping from a roof. The team immediately accosted Malcolm, who pulled a firearm and pointed it in their direction. The members instantly opened fire at Malcolm, hitting him several times. A firearm fell on the ground and was found to be a black and silver 9mm pistol with 6 cartridges. Malcolm was taken to the Kingston Public Hospital, where doctors pronounced him dead. Further checks were made in the area of operation, and a submachine gun with an empty magazine was found and seized. No member of the police party was injured during the incident. Acting Chief Defense Firefighters response to deadly West Morland crash. Jamaica Fire Brigade JFB Acting Commissioner Kevin Horton has defended his firefighters in the wake of criticism that they took a very long time to respond to a deadly motor vehicle crash in West Morland last week and that they didn't quickly free the crash victim who was pinned inside the vehicle. The crash claimed the life of 39-year-old fisherman on June 23rd in Savannah Lamar, West Morland. The force of the impact left the man trapped inside the motor car after it collided with another vehicle in which a husband and a wife were traveling. The couple was reportedly badly injured. I saw where persons were claiming that they made several attempts to call the Savannah Lamar station in relation to the motor vehicle accident that took place on the 23rd of June. I want to set the record straight that Savannah Lamar Fire Station got a call at 10:06 p.m. On receipt of this call, we responded by 10:07 p.m. and arrived at the scene on the Belmont Main Road at 10:28 p.m., Horton told reporters. They accused the JFB of taking too long and that numerous attempts were made to contact us. We have the name and the number of the person who made the contact with the Jamaica Fire Brigade. Contrary to what persons were saying, we received the call and we went out with a unit immediately. It took the unit about 21 minutes to get there. The distance was 21 kilometers approximately from the Savannah Lamar Fire Station, Horton added. In relation to another issue, where a gentleman died in the car and we never did anything, I must use this opportunity to extend on behalf of the Jamaica Fire Brigade our sincere condolence to the bereaved family. I just want to make the point that when we go to a motor vehicle crash scene and want to recognize that there is a fatality, we don't generally do recovery unless there is a police unit or funeral home on site, Horton explained. We want to ensure that as we do the recovery, we can place the body in that vehicle to be taken to the hospital or to the morgue for them to be pronounced. We don't like whenever we turn up at these scenes and have to place a body at the side of the road and cover it. I don't believe that it is dignified to the deceased, and therefore we normally wait until a hearse or the police is on the scene, Horton shared. Early last week, TVJ reported that the man who died in the crash was among people who have gone in search of an 11-year-old boy who had been washed away by floodwaters on Monday. The news reports featured 2 women who said they were at the scene. One of them said the man was pinned down in the vehicle for almost an hour and that when they approached for the wrecked vehicle, they saw smoke and airbags. The man was reportedly groaning inside the vehicle. The woman said she called for help for almost an hour. Her call, Lodge reported, showed her first call to the police at 9:54 p.m. and then fire brigade at 9:56 p.m. Her last call to the fire brigade was 10:23 p.m. She said she believed the man could have been saved. Since the start of the year, just under 190 people have been killed in traffic crashes. Man allegedly confesses to Montego Bay murder after CCTV footage links him to the crime. A 29-year-old man has been charged with murder and multiple gun-related offenses after he allegedly confessed to the shooting murder of a security officer in downtown Montego Bay earlier this month. The accused, Christopher Hunt, also known as Alkaline, of Cotton Lane in Mount Salem, St. James, was caught using CCTV footage. He is charged with murder, robbery with aggravation, using a firearm to commit a felony, and possession of a prohibited weapon, a police statement noted on Saturday. The incident occurred on June 16 along Barnett Street in the parish and resulted in the death of 37-year-old Gary Hamilton of Albion Road, also in Montego Bay. Police reports indicate that Hamilton was standing outside the business establishment when Hunt approached him and attempted to force him inside. After the attempt failed, Hunt allegedly opened fire on Hamilton, then proceeded to rob the establishment before fleeing the area. Investigators say CCTV footage from the area played a pivotal role in identifying the suspect. The video evidence reportedly helped link Hunt to the crime, leading to his arrest in St. Catherine the following day. Police say Hunt later confessed during a question and answer session, after which he was formally charged on June 25. Orchard and Brownstown in St. Anne to benefit from construction of two new health centers. Orchard and Brownstown, both located in St. Anne, are set to benefit from the construction of two new health centers at a combined cost of approximately $1.6 million. Speaking at the groundbreaking ceremony, project manager for the Health System Strengthening Program, Orrit Clark, said that more than 30,000 residents of Orchard and surrounding communities are expected to benefit from the new facility being constructed there. Clark noted that the upgraded health center will offer a more comfortable environment with increased seating capacity, reducing waiting time, and expanded registration area with multiple service stations. Meanwhile, Mr. Clark announced that the Brownstown Health Center will be temporarily relocated to the Brownstown Community College. This move aims to provide improved comfort and accessibility for residents. He further shared that within the next 16 months, a new permanent facility will replace the existing one, offering expanded healthcare services.
This open lot will become a place of comfort and care for more than 30,000 people in and surrounding communities that will serve the future of Orchard Health Center. There is room for everyone to sit comfortably. There's even a shaded veranda area for those who prefer to wait outside, surrounded by fresh air. When you go to the registration area, you don't have to be shouting anymore through a little glass window. Instead, you walk up to a registration area that values your privacy, with multiple stations that give you space and dignity. There's a modern state-of-the-art pharmacy with enough windows, with enough medication, just to serve you within the stipulated 15 minutes time from the NHF. You're met with all the health professionals that you need, each serving you from a clean working area. This is the future of Orchard Health Center. The Brownstown is already getting a taste of what the future is, as this health center has been temporarily relocated to the Brownstown Community College in a space that has been retrofitted by NERA and HSSP. Though this is a temporary site, it is more spacious, comfortable, and accessible than the original one. And guess what? The HSSP won't stop there. In another 16 months, the new permanent facility will replace the existing dilapidated building. Like Orchard, this space will also include a pharmacy, treatment areas for mental services, maternal and child health, also with laboratory and dental services.
3 held after 100 pounds of ganja bust in St. Andrew. An operation by police personnel attached to the St. Andrew North Division has resulted in the arrest of 3 men in connection with the seizure of approximately 100 pounds of ganja. Reports are that about 9:30 a.m. on Friday, the Red Hills Police conducted an operation in Pickering Valley where a motor vehicle was searched and the drug was allegedly discovered inside. The men are being held on suspicion of possession of ganja, dealing in ganja, conspiracy, and other breaches of the Dangerous Drug Act. The police say they are to be questioned in the presence of their legal representatives. To subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.